there's any ear you can fill, I won't judge. I know judge.
Hello, Cancer. Welcome back to the Tarot Closet. And hello and welcome if you are new to our soul family, our soul tribe. I'm very happy you're here. Thank you for joining us today. Before we get into your Cancer no contact tarot reading, channeled love messages, messages from their higher self, also messages from their higher self through song, I have a few things I want to get through. I think you might want to stick around. As you can see, we are looking at Grimalkin's Curious Cats Tarot by the author M.J. Cullinan. She is one of my favorite authors, absolutely. And in the theme of this month's tarot deck giveaway, I'm actually using her decks here. As you can see, this is for November. I will be giving away a free tarot deck. Sometimes it can be an oracle deck, possibly runes, whatever it's going to be. This month it is Grimalkin's Curious Cats Tarot. If you would like to be entered into the giveaway, make sure you watch this reading, like the reading, share the reading with at least one person. Make sure you are subscribed to the channel, have your notifications on, and lastly, comment down below. I will be picking a winner at random and announcing it at the end of the month in the community tab, so make sure you're keeping an eye out for that. It really is a stunning deck, so good luck to you. That's the first thing. I want to move on also by saying hello and again, and thank you so much for all your love and support as I have been away from the channel. If you did not know that, I am back now. Still a little slow moving, but trying to pick up the speed as I continue to recover. But I want to say thank you for your messages, for your love messages to me in the comments, privately, your donations. Everything has and does mean the world to me, so thank you. If you would like to join in the conversation, I have created and opened a private community for us to kind of move out of the comment section here on YouTube. The comments are still open. I haven't really decided whether I will be closing them or not. For now, they are open. However, we are building up our group over at Facebook. It is a private group. If you would like to join, I would really love to see you there. I'm going to be offering little free mini readings, not readings that you ask me for and questions, that sort of thing, meaning I'm just going to pop in and offer you readings and also get to know you better. And you guys can get to know each other better, share our lives, share memes, that sort of thing. So please take the time to come and join us down there below. Also, if you have not noticed, I do have a new merchandise store. You can see limited options, limited merchandise through my YouTube channel. If you want to see everything that I offer, there's a lot. You can go to my actual store. I believe you can get there by the store link on my channel, but I also have a link directly to the store in my description. The last thing I want to say is I've changed things around. You've probably noticed that. New channel art, and new thumbnails, and also a new intro that does include my music. So if you are enjoying my music and would like to hear some more, purchase any music, all my songs are, of course, are available for download. Or you just want to get to know some more about me, feel free to check out my music link down below. I think that is it. Let's get started. Oh, playlists. All zodiac signs, of course. Very long, in-depth twin flame readings down there. I just recently released a messages from your person twin flame and or soulmate reading, but it's not necessarily just for twin flames and soulmates. So feel free to check that out if you are in no contact with your person. I also offer mystery readings, pick a cards. Those are no contact for now. That's probably going to change in the future to where I bring in more, but there we have that. And a new series that I will be bringing weekly, message from your spirit guides. There was already one there, and boy, I tell you, did that ever align with I would say that we just came out of, but the beaver moon, the blood moon, the total eclipse, oh my gosh, total lunar eclipse, guys. I wanted to try to go live for the first time last night we were talking about it in the private group, excuse me, to commemorate, but I wasn't able to. I don't have the right cord yet. I haven't gone live yet. I will be going live weekly. That's going to be coming up real soon. So make sure you're watching the community tab. But what I want to say is, although the event of the blood moon total lunar eclipse has just passed probably some hours ago as I channel for you, the effects are going to be lasting for 3 months, you guys. This is a hugely transformative time, sort of. Not necessarily, it doesn't need to be chaotic. There is a lot of Uranus influence, and it's really particularly going to affect Taurus, Scorpio, and Aquarius, especially Taurus, but it's going to affect everybody. Things are going to be changing really abruptly, things that need to change that might sometimes feel really difficult, and that can include letting go of people, letting go of situations, of how you're possibly handling relationships, money, really anything goes. It's going to feel probably a little bit jarring at times, but it's for our best good. It really is sudden change, and it really is, yeah, the cosmos, a cosmic helping hand, I want to say, of the universe. It really is a culmination of emotional cycles that have run their course, that your attachments, you want to let go of emotions. So hang on, keep that in mind as it's going on, and I definitely recommend, I'm going to kind of point, I think this is the right direction, to my message from your spirit guides, the first reading, because it really is important that you watch it if you're especially feeling this total lunar eclipse energy, the blood moon, the full moon, and the full beaver moon, I know, in Taurus, because as I said, it's going on for 3 months. And that reading really eerily aligns with it. So I did link it already. Yeah, you could go back. You can also just find it on the channel. I'm going to get a little bit more shuffling here, just because why not? That is yours. Is this yours? Yes, and that is yours. Okay. This is going to probably look a little bit messy and squished. I will fix it in just a moment, my beautiful Cancers. Let's get one more shuffle this way. Then we're going to do a hand shuffle for you to get the rest of your cards down. Cancer, we already see the moon card, Pisces energy, but also coming through is you, Cancer, as well as Gemini. So this is all about communicating in a different way. This is your no contact love reading, Cancer, and as we just talked so much about the moon energy and the total eclipse energy that's going to be going on for the next 3 months, I'm not really surprised at all, because that is what we're seeing here. Somebody opening up and communicating in a different way can also be you. Can even be that there's somebody new coming around, a lot more that meets the eye, but that's definitely not going to be for everybody. We're also seeing the 3 of Cups here. Also not surprising, Cancer energy. There is a soul contract with your person, and look at that. We see not only the laurel wreath for possibly a reunion here, but also somebody really wanting to achieve. Look at this new way, this new emotional connection or new way of communicating here. This is also a lot about, as you know, celebrations, and it can be maybe that some of you are going to be coming together with your person, possibly bumping into them. Not going to be for everybody, but what we do see here is not only your soul contract with your person and new ways, look at this, of communicating, ways that have not been happening till now, thus far, I want to say, but also for you, your soul tribe. Not just here at the Tarot Closet, though. You're very welcome. You know that. You know I love you dearly. Let's see what else is going on. Let's get this shuffled. See if they are. Anything is coming back. Are these yours? Yeah, look. These are yours. I'm going to set this here. It's kind of messy. I know. I will fix it. I always forget how big the cards are. Beautiful Cancer. Cancer, by the way, I am going to be bringing back singles readings as well, and they're going to be really kind of shortish weekly, so look out for that probably next week. We have a card here sliding out from under. Okay, let's get the last shuffles, the last cards down with a hand shuffle. Thank you, spirit guides, angels, and ancestors. Can you please show our Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs, whoever has arrived here today, what they need to see, what they need to hear in regard to their specific person, the connection they have arrived here for. Please show us the cards. Aho. Okay, look at that. And this is really interesting, but look, I'm going to take these. How many are there? Yeah, I'm going to take these 2 extra cards, but this was just really wanting to be here. And I also feel like it's the overall energy. It is the Hermit energy, Virgo energy, and yeah, this does not surprise me at all. Somebody going within here. Look at that star connected to a whole lot of things, as we know, the star card. Also, that 8th star in the star card is also connected to the Strength card, telling us that, yeah, we already know for some of you this is a twin flame connection, not for everybody, but also the Strength card, guys. Could it be somebody wanting to come towards you? Maybe. I feel like this is more about you loving and taking care of yourself, Cancer. Okay, so these 2 are yours. I'm going to put this down. And yeah, so this is where my hand went. I'm going to leave that there. We have an extra card. It is the Ace of Cups. Wow. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Of course. Cancer, you're here. Look at all this emotional energy, this love, proposals, marriage. That can come through with the Ace of Cups. Don't have a clear picture here yet. I do feel that somebody's coming in a different emotional way because there's a lot of emotional energy here. Feeling it even long before, before we're seeing the Ace of Cups here. We did see the Moon card. We did see the 3 of Cups. We know there's a lot of emotional energy between you. We also know with that 3 that this is a divine connection. We also know that that is about divine timing. And we know that with the Moon card, in particular in relation to the blood moon, the total lunar eclipse energy. I feel like I didn't say that. I feel like that was one giant word. The total lunar eclipse energy that's going to be going on all the way through to the new year, that somebody's having a really hard time containing their emotions for you, Cancer. So let's see. Look, it's coming right below the Hermit. This is a major arcana. This is also telling me, look at this, that your person is also there thinking a lot about their life on their spiritual journey as well, of course, but it's coming up here. How things ended, where things are now, because that 9 is also telling us it is connected also to Mars energy, which is the beginning and the end. And of course, the Hermit card is connected to Mercury energy, which is the planet of movement. That's also the planet of communication. In particular, reading a communication, a message, or writing a message. Interesting. Cancer, it's already looking like possibly there's going to be some kind of a message coming through for you. And look, yeah, so we felt the Strength card here, and it's the first card in your reading. And also look, there's that star. Again, that 8-pointed star. My gosh, you guys, this connection couldn't be any clearer. This is also the King of Pentacles. There's some more Virgo energy. So it is really clear. Doesn't mean your person is a Virgo. Of course, they can be. And if that is validating that for you, by all means, take what is for you and let the rest go. But I'm bringing in the zodiac energy because, well, some of you do like to know about it, but it's also just the feeling of it. It's really very strong. For example, the Mercury energy coming through with the Hermit card. And look at all the connections here. That 8 is connected, that star, is connected to what we already saw, which is the star card. It's Aquarius energy, but it's about a renewal, somebody getting inner clarity, somebody having hope, also hoping for a miracle. Look, their wings are wide open. We see these struggles here. Look at the mountains, of course, but their wings are bigger than that. So is the throne. There's the crown. They know. What are they wearing here? Well, we saw the 3 of Cups. Is it back here? I don't know. We don't know, do we? They're wearing a floral laurel wreath, wearing it on their neck. That is about reunions. Their wings are wide open. Now, I want to tell you, they're kind of looking away But they're also giving a side eye here to us, which tells me just what we know, that the movement is stagnant, but it's going to be changing. And we also see here with the connection that we already felt in the Strength card, that yeah, your person is trying to get the courage here. Looking right at it, looking right at that 8. That is action. That is also, of course, the infinity symbol, the life cycles together, your life. Twin flame energy for some of you. I know not everybody's on a twin flame journey. Look, wearing the floral wreath here, which is all about love and a wide open mouth. Here's what's really weird. I kind of feel like it's open, but it's sort of like, yeah, quiet. They're trying. They want to say so much here. It is. And there's a lot going on in their thinking, is what I want to say. When they're alone, when they're thinking about you, when they're thinking about their life, but they're not doing it yet. And here we go. It's a really strong feeling here that a message, if it hasn't already come through, something very emotional. I don't generally talk about timelines, but this blood moon total lunar eclipse energy that's going to be going on through till February does also tell me that it can be a message that's going to be coming through in that time, and even getting a little bit more likely around the holidays, because that is a time that brings up a lot for people here. And this is also you taking care of yourself. Of course, the Strength card is Leo energy and you loving yourself and taking care of yourself. And that also came through really super strong, making a decision about how long you're waiting, what you're doing, because I do feel a sense for some of you that there might even be some new love already there or coming for you. We'll get to that in just a moment. But look at your person. There's that pentacle. And that is about commitment and feeling safe in a partnership. It's also about the physical relationships. And there's a lot of practicalities around that. And we can see here for some of you that might be that there's some long distance energy here. And I gotta tell you, that 8, that infinity symbol, that 8, which has kind of already been coming up in your reading today, is also a really strong number of karma. So it does tell me that your person is in some karmic lessons. There can be some, oh, look at that. Interesting. Okay. It can be that there is a third party, I want to say karmic involved, or just a third party, which can be location, can even be somebody in their own way, their ego. It can also be, and I feel that here, that there's other people involved, which could mean one person inside your person's ear, which is kind of holding them back, or even some expectations, cultural differences, religion. Will be interesting to see if the Hierophant energy is here, because I am feeling it. Do you see how these cards are just flying around today? Okay, yeah, there's not a lot of room here today, but we're just going to go with it, guys. Yeah, we're just going to go with it here. Look, it did come back. You seeing this? It came back. The 3 of Cups. Whoa, that was interesting. There we go. Cancer, that's your energy. There's that 3 we also know, guys. Can be that there is some third party. Again, it doesn't necessarily mean, when I talk about third party, it's not, oh, somebody cheated. Maybe that's true for some of you. What I feel more here is the divine connection, the timing, coming together to talk, whether it's through a message, possibly in person, a reunion here we see. But more than anything, is your person just wanting to emotionally get through to you. That proposal can just be about talking. It can be a message coming. It can be that you see each other and they want to talk. The main thing here that I'm feeling is that there's a lot of emotion that they have been holding out, and there's a lot of emotion between the two of you, that when you allow yourself to really go in there, it's overwhelming. It's really overwhelming. And I really feel like they're they're overflowing. If we're looking inside their heart, their mind, this is what we would see. Look, it's what's interesting, of course, is you're both here. On one hand, I see you looking down here. On the other hand, I see your person, but your person also, look, flying in with that sun energy behind. Now, we still see there's some clouds there. So I do feel that there's still Well, there's a lot of indecisiveness in this connection. So that is still going on with your person. We can see it in the King of Pentacles. It's not the Page of Pentacles. That's somebody who knows what they want. They have their wings open. But there is some ego there, and there is something stopping them. But they are thinking a lot about it on their spiritual quest here in this Hermit card energy. And I feel, again, that that's going to come through in a message. And again, let's see what else is going on in the partnership placement. Just as I said, that Page of Pentacles energy, we get the Page of Cups coming down. Cancer and energy, Moon energy coming through. And yeah, it can be for some of you that this is new love. It's not going to be for everybody, but this is in your partnership placement. So this is really, interestingly enough, well, it's more about you and your person. Look at this. And it's also connecting here with this particular King of Pentacles, because your person has their wings open, but they're kind of looking away. And that's the energy coming through in this Page of Cups. That's a little bit of ego, maybe a little bit of emotional, and a little bit of, immature energy there. You see that starfish, so there's infinite possibilities there, but when I see that, it's also telling me that somebody wants to make something work that wasn't working, and that can simply just be talking again, because this is a connection that feels, I feel this, emotional energy, Cancer, this bursting energy, and right behind it, look, is the Sun, that coming to a 10, wanting that to have that outcome, that success. We also see that here in the Three of Cups. But there is indecision, there are blocks, there are things in the way, there's also some fear. And I feel like the fear is coming from you as well, and I feel like that's more about being hurt. In your person, it's fear of changing things in their life, and also fear of how much emotion that they have here. It's a lot. And we're not quite in that Sun energy. It's there, that potential for it, but it's blocked, as you can see here. When we see all those lotus flowers below, there are 5, 6 of them. That is Venus coming through, but that's also about making some peace and harmony with someone. And I really do feel that that is, I'm going to start kind of trying to fit this better. I realize it's a little bit wonky today. Okay, yeah, let me move things around a little bit here, guys. You know, I just kind of dive in and go where I'm led, and then I look around and I'm like, what are you doing? You can't move. Okay, I'm just going to move this here for now. That Hermit card is so slippery. Wow, somebody really wants to get that through. Let's see what's going on over here. Then we will look in the naughty corner. Yeah, it's the Eight of Swords. This does not surprise me in the very least bit. Gemini energy, first of all, I want to tell you. In particular, Jupiter and Gemini energy. Interesting, which for me also brings in Pisces and Sagittarius. And that's your person wanting to get out of being stuck, hoping, being optimistic that they can get out of here and have, even if it's just talk to you again, Cancer. But there's also coming through here, they're stuck, but they're not. It's themselves. Look. And we saw that here. We see that it's also your person. They have their wings open. And again, it can be other people, but this is sort of some this is themselves, but there's a lot of other influence here. I feel like there's some influence here. Is that a karmic situation? Could it be that third party of distance, or could it be somebody else in their ear, in their life, maybe even in their ear? And that can be cultural, religious differences, or simply that your person is scared to change things in their life. And that is just coming through really clear, because look, you could just take this, right? They're not really stuck. You just pull this off, and that's the red thread of fate there. Look, by the way, wrapping up that bird, pulling it. For those of you on a twin flame journey, this is also telling me that somebody here, twin flame ascension, okay? And that is some energy coming from your person. I know not everybody is on a twin flame journey. Yeah, this is it. The energy's here, but it's also clear, Cancer, that your person is a soulmate. One twin flame, many soulmates, romantic or otherwise. And they're coming in our lives. Soulmates don't always equal life mates. Some of you might be in your person too with a soulmate, but it's not, I feel like it's not where, I really want to say where either of you wannabe, but that's a strong word because it's not, oh, everything about my life is not right. It's not like that. There's lots of good things I feel for both of you. It's just that you're longing for each other and your person is really stuck. And it's stuck in what to do here, how to come, how to talk, what can they do in their life here. It's that red thread, pulling it off, blindfolds off. Whoa, look, I can just push those swords down. Those are transactional. That's about clarity. They don't have the clarity. That is an 8. Again, there comes that 8. They're in their karmic lessons, guys. Also, for some of you, it can be that there's a karmic situation. It's not going to be for everybody. And that's also 8 is coming through for manifesting and wanting, abundance. But we can see that your person's just at a standstill in their life. A lot of indecision, look, a lot of emotions, a lot of mountains that they've climbed, but they're still there. And even if we pull this off and they see, do they realize they can just push those swords down that mountain and fly off here over to this cup up here in with some kind of offer? I do think that there is an epiphany if they haven't already had it coming, and it might be coming in the way of a message. That's really strong. But please remember, as always, don't get, if you can help it, and I say this with the most love ever, hung up on that potential outcome, because then if it doesn't happen, you're really disappointed. Your person has free will. Look, we know that already. You have free will. We know that too. You both have free will. Everybody in the world has free will. Energies, outcomes can, will, they do change. So outcomes are going to change. So don't make, I want to say life-changing decisions on a tarot reading. And try not to, and I say this with love, get hung up on if they're going to write, if they're going to come. Just get on with your life, guys. I want to bring you some insight that maybe you didn't see. I want to validate what you already know. Help you to heal, to remember to trust yourself, your gut instincts. These are your guardian angels, your intuition. That's why I'm here for you, not to tell you what to do, okay? And look what is coming down right below. Wow, it is the 5 of Swords, Aquarius energy. Yeah, your person is stuck here, and it can be in a situation with someone else. It's not going to be for everyone, but it can also even be, yeah, this is going to sound really strange, but how they're karmic lessons, but also some inner child stuff here is coming through for some of you, and that can be connected to these other people that I was talking about that might be in their ear, or it might be just in their head, some expectations about changing their life. I feel like that is what we're seeing here in the 5 of Swords. The camera just died there. Aquarius energy, but also Venus coming through. So yeah, this can be in relation to another connection. I want to say a romantic connection, but this is also more of your person just being afraid to change here and go off here. I feel like with the 2 of you across, oh, my kitty's crying. I want to let her in, but she'll destroy everything here. Through all this indecision, they're not letting you go. Look at that. There's that wide open wing that we see here. They're holding on to it. They want to be able to offer this clarity. Swords are transactional, but look, there are people here. I feel like there's something, they're very hurt by this, but there might be something going on in their life. But they also have a lot of regret for the hurt they've caused you. We see that people have been hurt here. And people could be hurt here with these changes. That's the other thing. One of these birds is just kind of laying up. And look, these black feathers are signs that guardian angels are in defense mode. Really interesting. So something might be going on in their life. By the way, that can also be you guys. And things can be vice versa. So if you're saying, wow, yeah. Because I feel like you're both in the Hermit energy, but you could also be saying, as you hear this, say, yeah, I'm in the Hermit energy. Yes, I'm the one stuck here. I'm the one wanting to get out of this. And I want to tell you too, 5 is also really, it's connected to Mercury also. And that is that planet of movement and also communication here. So connected to that Hermit energy. I do feel your person there. It can also be you. Look, this is your person's energy here. This is the naughty corner. If you're new to my readings, that really evolved over time. I say naughty corner in jest. But it's just where your person was, their energy was always going when they were hiding about what they really wanted to say to you, or the fact that they just ghosted you or ran from the connection, whatever. It just always came through. I had a lot of stuff here and it was always hiding. Over time, it has evolved to still be that, but it can be lots of things coming through. It's just heavy on their energy is what I want to say. Past, current, upcoming. It is the Ten of Swords. And this is, interestingly enough, the Sun in Gemini. Why? Because it's 10 swords. It's a new start here. You can't look. We see right here also with the Eight of Swords. You can't get any more swords in. There's one that's going extra deep. That is you. And the Sun energy that comes through here, which we see it in the Ace of Cups. My gosh, you guys. This is, look, this is a proposal, and it can be, yeah, marriage. I don't feel that in this particular reading. I have to say, what I feel that is that's a proposal of talking is what it feels like to me. And the sun energy, excuse me, that is connected here to this Ten of Swords, this Sun and Gemini energy is because your person here, that Ten of Swords, guys, also, it's like, yeah, they're feeling it right now in a way that they haven't been feeling it, and it feels really painful. They want to get that out. They want to be able to get some clarity for themselves, get unstuck here, give some clarity to you, and get into that Sun energy, because it's not going to stay this way. These swords, you can turn it over and they fall right out. Isn't that interesting? It's almost like the Hangman energy wanting to come through, which is more very, very emotional, excuse me, Pisces energy. And that's also Hangman finding a weird way into your reading is also a 12 that comes to a 3, guys, which is divine timing. Yeah, I feel like there's some kind of clarity that they need it, yeah, for sure, but they also want to offer to you, yes. And again, I don't talk timelines here, but this does feel like this is the energy within the next 3 months. Remember, no life-changing decisions, because it's just not guaranteed here. This is a YouTube reading. Knight of Swords is the last card coming through in their naughty corner, I want to tell you, Gemini, Aquarius, and yeah, this is the change that your person's wanting. A white horse is a very emotional horse that wants to go through the obstacles, and look, they want to offer this clarity, but their eyes are still closed. There's also a bit of brown here, which is interesting because that is a horse that wants to do the work. That's also a horse that has some humility. Apologetic energy is what I want to tell you. And that's a horse that wants to have success. And we see that here with what they want to say to you is what I feel. For you to know. They also want it for themselves, but they're so stuck. They're stuck on their own. They're stuck. I feel like they can't leave something here. But look, their eyes are closed. That is the stuck energy that we see. That is also the mouth that's open, but we don't hear anything. I don't hear the roaring there, guys. I see your person trying to make the movements, but they're going through a storm, and we see that here in this change, in this 5, going through, trying to move out of their own way, out of something, and even just to talk to you, but they're scared. There's fear here, and we saw that in the moon energy, and a lot of it is not just about their life, but I feel like the fear of emotions. And that doesn't surprise me. There's a lot of emotional energy here, even before the reading began, excuse me, as we saw the 3 of Cups, and what else? Why do I always, the moon card, excuse me, a lot of emotional energy. That's Pisces energy, but also Gemini and Cancer coming through there. And this Ace of Cups, this extra card, I want to say, it's the emotional connection that you two have that I feel like is haunting, I want to say, your person most of all, and makes them so scared because they don't really understand it and they can't really leave where they are. And it's not that they don't want to, but they don't want to in the sense that, yeah, it's a situation, it's a life. And again, all of us have things we want to change, right? Even sometimes people can be in partnerships that they want to get out of, but there are all these things attached to that they don't want to leave. it's scary. It just feels like a very scary, I feel your person's scared, that's what I want to say, not a scary situation. But karma does come through strong here. But the emotional energy, the emotions that they feel for you and the changes that they would make that would hurt other people and change their life in some ways for the better, in some ways they would lose things. And that goes both ways for both of you. Okay, we're going to look at some oracle cards. Opaline, Opalite, Libra energy, but also Cancer, you come through and you guessed it, connected to Mercury, emotional energy, and also that Libra energy balancing things out, emotional, physical, spiritual, and mental. A big emotional release, I want to say. And you know, that would not surprise me because, as I said, this blood moon, this total lunar why can't I say it? Keep wanting to say loony. Total lunar eclipse energy that's going to be going on for the next 3 months really is a culmination of emotional cycles that have run its course. Your person can't hold back anymore, and it's also overwhelming for you. Some of you might also be in this Ten of Swords energy, and I feel like a lot of you have already stepped out of that into that Sun energy too for yourself, of possibly maybe starting something new or thinking about it. It's not going to be for everybody, but it's pretty intense here, guys. And again, that Knight of Swords, that is things changing, and that's also somebody maybe coming in really quickly. It's very transactional, and it's quite fast, out of nowhere. When they finally when they finally see the light here and come out and see the sun, quite literally, with the Ten of Swords, and go, yeah, wait a minute, I want to give this clarity here to my person. Look, the Five of Swords right next to the Knight of Swords. I've got to get the strength here to say something. Yeah. The fear is here. And again, that Sun energy too, for some of you. I feel like a lot of you have moved out of that, but occasionally I also feel you going in there. And that's because this connection is just so emotional. Let's get some oracle down. Thank you, spirit guides, angels, and ancestors. What would you like to show our Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus signs, anyone who's arrived here today, in regard to their specific person, the connection they're here for? What would you like to show them? Please show us the card or cards, as it may be. Aho. Wow. Okay. So this one flew over. Look, and there's one on the ground. I'm going to get it. Fear, as you just saw. Come on, Slippery. Oh my gosh. Yeah, look. This is exactly your person's energy. This is it. They're scared. This is the fear we talked about, and this is the upheaval. Look, look at all the birds here on a wire, like a bird. On a wire, like a song in midnight choir. I long to be free. Oh my gosh. This is very goosebumpy. Leonard Cohen coming through here. That's the fear. Because look at all the upheaval. Look at the nest there. So for some, there are karmic families involved. Look, there's 5 here in the tree, guys. One really big one. They're empty. For some of you, that can quite literally be empty nest, I want to say, but also maybe somebody waiting for that time. But look, we also see 4 little blue eggs there. This knowing, but yeah, there's really no other way to say this. Look at this tree here. It's turned over. Look at all the nests that are in there. Now they're empty, but those are representing, I feel, people or situations in your person's life. This can also be you. And what happens here if they go with their heart's desire? Oh my gosh, this is really making me emotional, because what's going to happen, it's everything this reading has been. Look, it's pulling it up. It's an upheaval. It changes a lot of things that both of you, because that energy is your person. It's strong, but maybe it is for you too, because I feel, of course, you're here, but I feel for some of you that's vice versa, or you're in alignment with them. But this upheaval, look at the roots. It's breaking off here. So this is families. This is lifetimes. These are things that not everything is needing, or yeah, not everything. Once you make this change, a lot of things, it's an upheaval. Look at this, guys. And that is why I see so much stuck energy there. It's real heavy with your person, but that could also be a lot of you. There's really not even more to say other than, look, there's the bird, as my father would say, squawking away, saying, yeah, are you listening to me? This is also about the twin flame ascension, also making the heart lighter. The scarecrow there is scaring off two other, I want to say, yeah, things coming in. So there is a strong karmic energy or strong energy, family energy, or something from your person's side. That, yeah, gosh, you guys, that's the other thing. When crows are attacked or somebody has hurt one of their crows, they can all come back. But it's interesting here. I feel the karmic energy, but also your person, just of the fear here, longing to be free. And look at all, this just came up in messages from your person. That's right. I will link that here. That was just released and it's for everybody. So I highly recommend you check it out. And I kept forgetting what these are. Dandelions. I kept saying daffodils. And of course, that's when they change into wishes. Look, they're all over here in the field. But it also looks a little bit like a labyrinth. It looks like sort of a maze. And that's what you think. Look, it's scarecrow. So this is the corn maze. This is sort of like you have to get through here to get to there. The wishes are there. Like a bird in a midnight choir, I long to be free. It's your person, but it's the fear. My gosh, and all the things that it will change. Cancer, your reading is, wow, a lot of validation here. It feels really emotional and really clear what is going on. We're going to get into messages from their higher self now. Look, this just got left behind. By the way, I had already done your cleared with your bells. I wanted to do it with you together, but yeah, I forgot. I'm going to do a little bit more here again with the messages from their higher selves. And let's just go ahead and clear some more, of course. This was already done before the reading, and I had intended to do more together. But your reading came down so fast today, Cancer. It's really, wow, I want to get every last. Okay, vibration. These two were waiting. I wish I could tell you what is really going on in my life. It's the Five of Swords. Look at this. Eight of Swords, Ten of Swords. Their eyes closed here. The fear. The King of Pentacles kind of looking. Oh my gosh. Then the Hermit card really thinking a lot about their life here. I'm going to move these so I can take this space, but I'm keeping them right in front of me so I don't forget. Okay, this just called to me Aquarius energy. It's connecting to all the heart chakras. Also to people born in December. So some Capricorns, some Sagittarians, not everybody. Curious to see what those messages are going to be, but I wish I could tell you what is really going on in my life. Yeah, it's also, look right there next to the Strength card. I'm sending you a message. Cancer, there we go. That came through really, really very early. And I think, again, that timeline of this emotional, not holding it back anymore is what I feel is the culmination of the emotional cycles that have run its course with your person. As we feel that blood moon, that total eclipse energy through till February. That is what I feel here. The proposal is a message, and it's an emotional release here because it's also keeping them stuck too. It's a really pent up energy, but they're here in this Hermit card energy now, trying to figure things out. And look, the message goes right next to the fear too, but we already know that that is here. So this was just pushing its way off. Thinking of you brings me peace. Loved you yesterday, love you still, always have, always will. Messages from their higher self. Come to me in my dreams, I'll kiss you there. The clouds. Yeah, gosh, you guys, that Neptune energy very, very strong, which is some more of that, yeah, magic, I want to say. Whew, guys. Okay, so where do I want to put this here? How about here? That's also that Pisces energy. That's what I wanted to say. I really do care. Please believe me. Look, and it's connecting here with the Page of Cups, super emotional energy, and what they are having a hard time offering here in the Ace of Cups, which they want. We see them here thinking a lot about it in that Hermit card energy their whole life. This just flew. I want to tell you the truth. Look, and that's also a lot of where did that go? I wish I could tell you what is going on in my life. And also about how they feel. This emotional stuff they held back. It's a culmination. I did not expect to fall so in love with you. Yeah, that is the other thing here. It's, like I said, and like we feel and like we know. That's part of why this is so difficult, because your person was just trying to go along with things. And they can't anymore. It's reaching a point. Oh, Cancer. These are yours and that's yours. These are already showing themselves. I cannot stand not talking to you. Yeah, that is hard, because I feel that you talked with each other a lot. That emotional energy, the friendship of telling each other a lot of things that you don't tell other people. It makes me sad when I read our messages of happier times. Yeah, and also through messages, of course, because that is just really strong here. I write messages that I never send. Yeah, fear, saw the moon energy. There's so much. I know I don't need to recap. So this is validated in a whole lot of ways. And I do feel that there have been messages that they wrote and didn't send. Some of you might have even seen some. They might have just kind of unsent them. This is coming out, which is taking this with it. Then we're going to give them a last chance. When you feel my energy, it's because I'm thinking of you. This constant emotional exchange. I wish I could see you in person. Fear, look at that. Gosh, I don't even... I'm going to stop. Last chance. As I said it, this stuck into my hand. I am so sorry I lied to you. All right, that's going to mean something real particular to everybody here. Now we're going to look at more channeled song messages coming through in song. Cancer, it can be your song, or songs come down. It can be you don't know the songs, you don't like the songs. It's about the message, the sentiment behind the song, or even messages that you connect with that I can't possibly decipher, locations, names, that sort of thing. What do you want to say to your Cancer through song? I keep crying, I keep trying for you. There's nothing like you and I, baby. Sade, ordinary love. And of course, this is no ordinary love. These two are poking out. What do I do to make you love me? What have I got to do to be heard? What do I do when lightning strikes me? Sorry seems to be the hardest word. Elton John, I'm so sorry I lied to you. I want to tell you the truth. I wish I could tell you what is going on in my life. I did not expect to fall so in love with you. That's the other thing. They've been trying to say it. Like I said, that lion, they open their mouth and it's quiet. Those are the unsent messages. Those are the messages they write that they don't send, and those are also the unsent messages. Oh, Cancer's person. Okay. This also, look, this just came off and this came off, so we're keeping those, but this is yours. Memories light the corners of my mind. Misty watercolor memories of the way we were. The way we were, Barbra Streisand. Okay, I'm going to look at these. On the day that you were born, the angels got together and decided to create a dream come true. So they sprinkled moon dust in you. They longed to be close to you. The Carpenters, written by Hal David. Oh, Cancer. Yeah, they do. There's that moon energy that came through the very, very beginning in the cut deck, which we also know is that blood moon energy, the beaver moon connected to the total lunar eclipse energy that is going on for the next 3 months. Boy, do they ever long to be and see you in that light. I gotta say, oh, Cancer, oh, you're in my blood like holy wine. You taste so bitter and so sweet. Oh, I could drink a case of you, darling, and I would still be on my feet. Oh, I would still be on my feet. Case of you, Joni Mitchell. If you watch my readings, you know what this is. It's that deep connection between you. Also, case of you. Yeah, I mean, it's that water, that emotional energy here. Your person is really thinking a lot about it here, having hope for a miracle, because there's a lot going on in their life. They're stuck, they're afraid. There are definitely other people. It would be a huge upheaval, but also this upheaval, interesting because it is about their life, but it's an emotional upheaval for them too. As I said, it's this culmination of an emotional cycle that it's not serving them anymore to hold it in. I want to say holding back from you, holding it in with themselves. It's not good. It's hurting them mentally, physically, emotionally, spiritually. It's hurting both of you. You've been quite strong, and some of you have moved on pretty far here, but your person is in it right now. And it just goes without saying they can be partaking in some things that are not so healthy. We're just going to leave it at that. It won't be for everyone, but it is for someone. Please listen to this if you haven't already. Case of You, Joni Mitchell, the original song. It's about 50 years old now, I want to say. Lots of beautiful covers out, but I encourage you to go hear the original if you have not already. Cancer, this almost always comes up in your reading. Okay, last chance, Cancer's person. Last chance. Time has come again, and love is in the wind. Like some music in a dream, you made them all come true when you came inside my life. Now I'm lost inside of you, lost in the music and lost in your eyes. I could spend all of my time hearing songs you sang, lost inside of you, Barbra Streisand. Cancer, are some of you musicians? Because this is real specific, but this is also, yeah, the music of you, the connection that you both share. For sure, you have a musical connection. Some of you are musicians. Some of you, your person is, maybe it's both of you. The more important thing here is that musical, I want to say that other realm, that connection here. It's not just going to be about music, but for a lot of you, this is. And this is just in the thought of you, the emotional energy too. And we know it's really, really strong right now. It's always there, but they have been really guarding it. Interesting, because we don't see the King of Cups here, but the King of Cups just made its way in Pisces energy. It's really just, yeah, and also Cancer and energy and the moon, and it's your person just having a handle on their emotions, which we know that they really don't. That's just an illusion. That's the Neptune energy coming through. Okay, we're going to get the last love messages. Love messages from their higher self. The Tarot Closet, this was my channel art, as you know, my, what do you call that, branding that I have since changed. But I have a lot of items with it still. That's clearly yours. Give me time. Look. I want to tell you the truth. It landed right there. I want to tell you the truth. Give me time, right next to Upheaval. I fear you have moved on. Okay, so that's some of the fear too. And yeah, we talked about that some of you have. And it doesn't mean you don't love your person, but you're getting on with your life. And some of you maybe even are thinking about, in this partnership placement, it could be popping up, somebody new coming through there. For some of you, we will be together again someday. Look at how they're just wanting to come out. You're my other half. Of course, twin flame energy. Not everybody's on a twin flame journey. For sure, soulmates. You're that. That's just really clear here. Gosh, you guys, and your person is aware of that. They have been. They're in it. Yeah. We already know. We don't need to backtrack. This is yours. And these two, okay. So we're going to look at those in a minute. They're coming out. I feel your energy. And these are yours. Look, they came together. What's going on in this middle? I really want to see you. I have so many regrets. This is super strong. There's my kitty again. Can you hear her? I really want to introduce her to you. We have a beautiful little black rescue kitty, but she would destroy my closet. I am waiting for the right time. Yeah. Okay. Messages, whoa, from their higher self. Look at this. Will you wait for me? I said, as we read, I'm waiting for the right time. Will you wait for me? And I was just going to say, yeah, there's a lot going on in their life. So It's really hard living without you, and that's just even talking. I am so sorry I hurt you. That is that humility that we see here in the Knight of Swords, that brown, that multicolored horse here. Your person wanting to be, they're sad because look, their eyes are closed. They're still in this storm here. They're wanting to bring the clarity. It's like they have all kinds of messengers around them. And look, the determination here to this, for some of you, this twin flame ascension, but their eyes are closed. They're afraid. And that brown coming through, as I said, is this apologetic energy, but also wanting to work, to do the work, and yeah, have the success and get through to you, even if it's just to talk. But they didn't, so there is regret there. We know that, and it's difficult. But they are sorry. Oh, I didn't even see these two came out together as well. One just fell on the floor. Hold on a minute. It's like they don't want me to see it. I could listen to your voice all day and night. That's coming up again. So some of you are musicians for sure, but some of you also, this is just for all of you about conversations, them liking your voice, loving your voice. It's come through twice now, guys. This was on the floor. You are perfect. All right, last chance. Last chance. I made so many mistakes. Yeah, look, these three came together and we're going to stop. Divine timing. Interesting, too. Kind of representing these next 3 months, the energy that we're going to feel, the lingering energy from this total lunar eclipse, the blood moon, the beaver moon that we just had. As I channel for you, it was just yesterday or just today for some of you, November 8th. Yeah, the height of it was around, I want to say around 6 a.m. Eastern time. So obviously it's over by the time you see this, but not that energy. The next 3 months we belong together. I really want to hold you. A lot of physical energy coming through. My world is dark without you. Oh, Cancer. Just not even talking is not easy. I'm going to bring in, what do I want to bring in today? I think I want to bring in, hello. Okay, so I reached for a particular deck for you as a table. 4 cards came out. I have to show you. And I'm keeping this one for the table, but I want to show you Roots of Abundance. We saw the upheaval there, but we also see it here connected. Look, you guys, 2. That's the 2 of you. Whew. Okay, so this was not what I had in mind. I was just going to bring one down, but they all wanted to come in. Earth magic, Cancer, look. It's kind of like, I'll talk about this a lot in my readings. It's sort of like the grounding when you're barefoot on the earth. But look what that is as well. That's a 1. It's new beginnings. It's opportunity. So when the opportunity is there and potential, look at the stars here in the earth coming up. They're coming up and they're being brought up by the movement. I feel like this is the movement here. Where this is going to take you, it really is going to be different for everybody. And the last card that came through was a deep breath. Really interesting. And you see here with the 7, that is about the 2 of you, the past, what has happened, but that's also about right now. This fated connection, your destinies are intertwined, and this is about controlling what you can and letting go of what you can't. Look, the deep breath here. And there are the stars up there as well. Yeah. Your person's taken a deep breath, that's for sure. And that strength energy, excuse me, which we saw come before it came, so that's not surprising. I'm excited to show you this here. We're going to get some totems today. It's been a hot minute, Cancer. Okay, so let's see what's going on. There's the butterfly. The transformational. Okay, I want to show you something. Look, it's a skull and crossbones, excuse me. That brings in the death card for me. Don't worry about that. It's about changes and things transforming, moving on from something to the next. We already know that. For me, what's coming through today is the death of the ego, which we see here in the King of Pentacles with your person. That kind of in the process right now. And also possibly, yeah, this return and a really different vibration here, guys. A very different vibration. And you ready to open your heart again, whether it's going to be to have this conversation, this connection with your person or somebody new, okay? And look, interesting, it's the owl. Always connects for me, the hermit energy. It's gaining that wisdom. It's also guardian of the night. So it's for sure that you've been in the hermit card energy as well, and a confirmation that both of you have, figuring this out. Look, and wow, this is interesting because look, here's another butterfly and here's the third butterfly, which makes 3, which is such a prominent number in your reading today. It's the divine, it's the connection, it's also the divine timing for that transformation, however that is going to be for you. This is interesting because look, it's a camel, and of course they live in the desert, and they can go for a long time without water here and carry a lot of loads. My gosh, that I feel is the 10 of Swords coming through, because that is the emotional energy change here. I'm going to put down the numbers, or the letters, excuse me. There is an M, is there something else? And an O. And there's a crown, connecting to that crown chakra, connecting here to the spirituality as well. Your person, you, messages from the divine, also connecting here with the King of Pentacles, kind of everywhere, what they know and what they're figuring out. What they're doing about it is something different altogether, but we've already cleared that. Here's another letter. Is that another D? I think so. Also a B. Look what else is here. Here's that starfish that we saw, interestingly, in the Page of Cups. It can be your person there coming through, guys. Yeah. Can also be a new love, infinite possibilities, but also making something work that wasn't. We saw that already. Wow, this is really interesting. And then I'm going to show you the numbers. Look, it is an arrow, a Cupid's arrow, I want to say. Also very much like a sword with that heart. Look, and that feather. It's divine connection, and this is transactional, and it's all over here. Flying. And that clarity in regard to the heart. And this connection here is, wow, the way it just kind of like crashed down too. So let's look at the numbers. Are there any? Yes, there are. We're going to start with the first. Look, 2 1s. That is a master number, also a new beginning. And I feel like it's even just to talk again. That is really difficult, I feel, for both of you. Not right away, though. There's, look, another master number, 22. So this is a time of transition for both of you. It's real strong in your person's energy, but another master number, 22. This is also about second chances, about getting what you want. Interesting, isn't that? Because we know here what's going on with your person. You've got a lot of numbers. Well, there's actually, okay, no, but here's a 3, prominent number in your reading today. Divine timing, also growth, also communication, and we know that 3 is playing a really big role in the potential of communication as we feel this blood moon total lunar, I can never say it today, lunar eclipse energy for the next 3 months, okay? And there's that 5, it's about that change, and yeah, connecting to Mercury also. I want to tell you too, look, it's also connected to Spirit, giving you kind of a love nudge, saying it's going to be okay. That's connecting here with the Strength card. Your last coming down are 2 4s, and look at that. That is quite literally that your angels are with you. Look at this. So we just talk about that love nudge. Whatever you're going through now for some of you, and in regard to this connection, some of you having the strength to move on, whether it's for good. I don't feel like I said, I don't think this reading is just for a specific person, okay? Because it really is not this energy of aggression or I'm never going to talk to you again. It's this feeling of always in your heart is what I want to say. So some of you might be saying, yeah, not right now, not for everybody, but your angels are very much with you and connecting there to that Strength card. Look, this one has the pole with it, which is also connecting here with that transactional sword. And the last card today in your reading, tender embrace. Look at that. This was just really meant to be in your reading today, 22. The transitional time for you both, what your person's thinking about right now, a master number, also second chances toward their goal. And look at that, imagining that, yeah, twin flame, soulmate energy, of course. Lots of stuff going on here, guys, in the stars. Look at the hearts here. Look, somebody, it's almost like their mouth is there, but there's a lot that gets offered with the trunk right here resting on this, in this embrace. What are we seeing here? Wow, look, there's the transformational butterflies as well. Also looks a lot like angel wings in the shape of, look, there's the green, the heart chakra, doesn't that? But it's like lots of leaves for the change here. Lots of Neptune dreamy energy here, you guys. We already know this is a lot of what your person is thinking about at the moment in particular. Elephants are, look at the upturned trunk here, wanting that new beginning. I know, it just doesn't feel like right now. Elephants are, by the way, Taurus. Do you know that? And again, we just came out of that beaver moon, the blood moon under Taurus, and the total lunar eclipse all connecting in this energy we're going to be feeling for the next 3 months of this emotional, the culmination of the emotional cycles you've both been in, and it's run its course, not talking here. Letting go of some of that. I want to say that doesn't serve you. For some of you that you might be saying, yeah, I'm just moving on for now. But I just feel more than anything, it's about just being able to talk and say some truths and, quiet some anxiety, bring some peace. That's your reading, Cancer. It was really beautiful. I'm honored. I wish you love, light, all things good, always. Everything's down below. If you want to know more about me, my music, more than anything, the link there. Please come and join us at the Facebook group where I'm just starting to upload again. So trying to get that word out. It's a really beautiful spot and it's going to continue to evolve. The link is down below there, and I will be offering little pop-in readings and little peeks into my life, just kind of going live out of nowhere. Also down below are the links to all readings. I'm still rolling out November as I have been away from the channel so long, so those will be coming soon, but feel free to check out anything down there if you're on a twin flame journey. Soulmate readings, also messages from your person, message from your spirit guides. It was a very beautiful reading. I will be putting a new one out soon. The new store is down there as well, and I think that is it. Everything's down there. Take really good care of yourselves. I look forward to seeing you at any reading, at your next reading, and hopefully in the Facebook group where I can really put a face to the name and we can get to know each other better. Bye, Cancer. I love you.